Unless the guy has a proven track record of public speaking or content creation, they cannot come on the show because almost, with the exception of very few guys, most of them choke.
Would you say?
We've had on good guys. We've had like Chase is good. Adam 22 was good. I'm trying to think.
22 was good.
Who else? But I mean, he's like a content creator. You're good.
Would you say that girls are like more, I would outspoken or like, you know, like bring more to the
girls
table?
are less logical.
Are you saying that they bring more to the table to your podcast?
No, girls are less logical.
They're
more willing to speak up and make random points.
No, that
better
depends.
content off
We are
girls.
wired.
You get better content off girls.
That's true.
Because they're more emotional based, not logical like men.
Yes.
I've met some very emotional men, and that recently went viral on TikTok.
I've had a 25-year-old man cry in the shower.
No, men have emotions. They tend to suppress them because they come out pretty aggressively. That's why we shut down. And then you're like, why aren't you speaking up? Because if we spoke up, it would come out very angry. Men are more aggressive and angry when they express emotions.
I'm insane.
Yeah, but it doesn't come out in the form of anger. It comes out in the form.
Mine has come out in the form of anger.
No, but it comes out in the form of things like gaslighting.
Gaslighting? You think I
Yes.
gaslight?
That's not real.
No, every single
Men
girl.
gaslight.
That's gaslighting.
Okay.
Literally
Men
what you
gaslight.
just
Isn't
said.
that gaslighting?
Like completely.
I've been
That's not a
gaslit
real
on this
word.
own show.
That's
I've been gaslit by Brian.
You're a
What do you mean?
gaslighter. What are you
I'm not a
talking about?
gaslighter. You're a gaslighter.
So there is an actual. Okay, I'm gonna actually teach a little bit of a lesson here. Okay.
Do it.
All right.
There's a thing called the argument from intimidation. Do you know what that is?
No,
that's
but
when
you
people.
can explain it.
That's when people will look at you and be like, "Oh, don't be ridiculous," or "No, you couldn't possibly believe that." This is what girls do all the time. Men do not do it nearly as much. If you're dealing with a guy who does that kind of thing, what he's doing is he's depending or he's relying on your own benevolence, your own kindness to not rebut him, okay? This is what girls will do. They'll look at a guy, and because men have been told their entire lives, you're toxic, you're cruel, you're aggressive. Basically, men are
love that.
Basically, men are told from the moment they're born, get on your knees and beg for forgiveness, you dirty, dirty man. That is what men are told from the moment they are born. So when we do something and a girl feels like they're being attacked, when really we're just speaking our mind, talking about our feelings, you come back and you can't stand the fact that you might have pissed us off. So you go, I cannot believe that you would insinuate that you would do something. That's something that girls do.
So many
Girls
assumptions.
do this, okay? This is not something guys do.
You don't
Guys
know me.
are much more to the point. You did something that bothered me. Can you please apologize for what you did? That's what guys do. Girls just completely beat around the bush and they never, ever apologize.
I've apologized.
I apologize.
I love apologizing. I'm always the
All
first
right.
to
I like
to make a man
apologize.
feel
Starting
better
out
about them.
fiery tonight.
I've apologized before. I know when I'm wrong. I admit to my mistakes. That's how you grow as a person.
Would you like to apologize to me right now? I feel deeply hurt by all the things
What
you've
did I
done
do?
to me and said to me
What I
throughout
do?
the years.
What I do? What I do?
We'll get into it later. Just on the whole thing with no guys really quick. So what I would say also, in addition to just us having experience of men absolutely choking on the show, I would say most men have very suppressed opinions about the current social dating climate, but they fear the shame and ridicule that would come if they
Because they'll be
chose.
canceled.
Hold on, let me finish.
Sorry, yeah.
If they chose to voice those opinions publicly.
Agreed.
Valid.
So, like, FTG, thank you very much for the 50 memberships. Also, if I bring on one, like, blue-pilled guy, the girls will just desperately latch on to whatever he says and use his opinion to invalidate what I say on the panel, where I'm usually already, like, outnumbered. So
Why not just like a neutral dude? Like one that's like neutral.
neutrals,
Get
neutrals.
Zerka.
I know some.
A neutral guy's gonna choke.
Get Zerka.
No.
He's gonna
They're the
say
same
nothing.
person.
I know.
I need a guy
you.
who's like really strong.
Oh,
in
they're
one
making
direction.
good points on both sides. What the hell is that?
I told you.
can't
I know a
have it.
few guys that would be like
You should-
interested.
You say that, but I guarantee they show up. It's their first time ever doing
They're
something
friends with
like
Eric.
this, and they're
Bring
gonna be
Eric
like,
on too.
they're gonna
Why
choke.
don't you do Zerka? He's really so red pill. Y'all
no.
are the same
We'll
person.
see.
Y'all
I
would
don't.
debate
We'll
so
see.
good.
We'll see. Okay. So, anyways, also just men are on the losing side of the culture war, so men can't really truly be honest with their thoughts. It always gets met, like when it comes to like dating preferences, standards, and boundaries, those things always typically get shamed. So,
He's a dating course, so.
okay, all right. We see.
Mike Davis donated $100.
Bring it on.
I don't get what's so hard to believe. This goofy try-hard porno star found a low-T Christian cyclist simp. Most Christians, especially those weirdo Mormons, are pretentious fakes. What's hard to believe?
Thank you.
This is Mike Davis, by the way.
He's a simp. Like,
That's
thank
Mike
you.
Davis.
That's what I'm
Nick.
saying. Like, you think that, like, there's so many of my fans that would let me cheat on them every day. Like, what's different about this guy?
That's disgusting, but okay.
There's literal like Mormon too.
Yeah,
That's a
there
thing.
is.
There's Amish.
You have a bunch of
so-
friends with benefits. That's what you have.
But I love some of them.
Again, it's nothing but friends with benefits. There's nothing but there's zero commitment.
Yeah.
How do you get fulfilled from this?
I am wired so differently because I have so many, like,
Trauma.
No, not trauma.
I'm gonna take a
like,
guess.
Crazy little things in my head, and they just make me feel so loved.
I'm going to take a
legit.
shot in the dark. Daddy issues?
Yeah.
Okay. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Divorce? Was there divorce?
There
Are
was
they
so much.
multiple divorces?
I mean, but, like, you know what? I feel loved how I feel loved. And if that's with too many dicks, like, so be it.
Just because it's not like normal to you and like
Too
what
many
you
dicks.
expect, it's okay. Other people are
Yeah.
happy doing different things. We shouldn't
Yeah.
shame it. We should all love each other.
Some people get filled with love.
I
and
think
they're
we
filled
should
with-
shame things. We were
What's
talking
wrong with
about-
that?
Shame back?
No,
Is that
we
what you're saying?
Bring shame back for sure. Like, for example, this is on a very low level, but we shamed cigarettes for years. It was disgusting if somebody smoked cigarettes. We socially ostracized it, and now nobody really smokes cigarettes. We should do the same with sex
What happened to the
workers.
word
We should
gay?
sex workers.
We should
Oh,
shame like
God.
strippers.
No, no, I'm
and-
serious.
We
serious.
should do the same things to sex workers because they're destroying society.
How is it
Here.
hurting? How is it destroying society? Can I
Wait,
like get
do
a
you-
little?
I mean, I
This
more
is going to
info.
get deep. Do you want to keep going around
information?
and do the relationship
Yeah,
thing?
I would
We'll get
definitely
into this.
yeah, we can come back
Okay,
to.
'cause
We
this
can
is
come
gonna
that.
get-
We can come back to it.
Wait, but let me say, I agree with you, but at the end of the day, they're still giving me money, so I'm still gonna do it. But I mean, like,
True.
You know
it's
what?
It's never gonna go away.
I heard-
So,
So you
Money
live your
runs
life
the
for
world.
money and sex.
Yes.
fuck yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
Money
fulfills
runs the
you.
world.
We don't
You
have
know
to
what
have
else
sex to
pays
make
really
money.
well? Murder for hire.
I don't have sex at
Okay.
all, and I still make
There
money.
are things that are objectively immoral,
But I like
objectively
sex.
wrong.
I
You
okay?
guys are
Someone that
haters.
You're making money off of sex,
But
though.
it's
At the end of
my-
the day, it's an
my
immoral way to
favorite
make
thing is
money.
sex.
It's an
Anything in
immoral
Guys,
way
one at
to
a
make
time.
money.
One at a time, please.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Do you want to respond? Then we got to move on. You,
Yeah,
then you. Go ahead.
my favorite thing is sex. I love sex. I love performing, and it makes me so happy. So when it's like, I'm not just doing it for money and sex. I'm doing it for what makes me the happiest in the world, which is sex.